Are you ready to set up your very first order form? Well, let me show you how with Jotform. Hey Jotformers, welcome back. I'm Kimberly, and like I mentioned, if you have never created a online order form, you can absolutely do that with Jotform, and it is simpler than you may think. So as you can see, I'm currently in the desktop version of my dashboards. The first thing you want to do is go to the top left-hand corner. We're going to choose to create. We're going to choose form. And from here, there's a lot of different ways that you can get started. If you know exactly what you want on this order form, you can choose to start from scratch. If you want to import a form from a URL or other places, you can absolutely use that option. Maybe you have a paper form that people are currently filling out. You can use the document to form option. If you need to collect signatures, you can absolutely do that. But we also have over 20,000 templates to choose from. And as you can see on the left-hand side, order forms, we have over 3,000. So we can easily do this drop down and we can see what is available, or we can just search in our templates if there's a certain keyword that you're looking for. So let's take a look at a t-shirt order form. My eyes instantly go to this summer one. Let's go ahead and use this template. All right, so we have this really nice header image, which is honestly what caught my eye. I love colorful. Then we have some shirt options. This is going to be a product list. Then we have their credit card information, shipping address, name, and email. Now, if I click on this right here, if I come over to add element, we can see that the product list is grayed out. So yes, this is a product list. Now there are a couple things that you can do here. I'm going to choose the actual product list. Anything that's going to be here is going to open up on the right hand side of the screen. And this is where you can control all of the products that you're going to be adding in for people to purchase. Now, we can see across the top we have products, we have coupons. So if you want to add in some type of a code, you can absolutely do that. If you need to add in any type of shipping or tax, you can do that here. And we can also send invoices, which is going to be just a PDF version of their receipt. If we come back over to product, we can add products one at a time. Or if we have these products somewhere else, we can easily choose to import. So you can see that we can pull from some type of a table, we have a PDF, image, URL, and then we have Shopify, WooCommerce, and QuickBooks as well. But if we click on one of these options, we can choose to delete, disable, or duplicate. But let's say we're going to click on that pencil. This is where we can really dive into each one of our products. So we see here, this shirt is called A. If we want to rename it, we can definitely do that. We can also have this one selected by default, which it is turned on. So you can see this one is automatically chosen right over here. We can add more images. We can even add a description. But if we come over to options, there's a lot of different things that we can do. So we can see we have a quantity selector. So we can see that we can choose multiples of one. And then we also have size options. So that's going to be a product option. So if we come in here, we can choose the different sizes. We also have sub products from options, and we can even have price per option as well. And then if you want to turn on stock control, you can also do that. So we can choose how many small red shirts we have, how many medium red shirts we have, and then we can also enable low stock control. So once it gets below, you get to choose 10 right here, low stock value. We'll say that that is 10. There will be a low stock alert, and you will also get an alert to let you know that, hey, you're about to run out of this specific size. But you can see, because we have 0, it's showing as out of stock. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off stock control, so that way it turns it back on. Now next, if I X out of this, we see right here we have the payment properties. This is where you're going to choose your payment gateway. Now the great thing about our payment gateways is we have over 30 to choose from. It is free to utilize. The only fees you're going to be incurring are the ones that are required from that payment gateway. So I'm going to go ahead and trash the authorized net. Let's choose add a payment connection, and you can see, let's do add a new connection. You have lots of different ones to choose from. If you want to search for a specific gateway, you can. But if I go back, I can see that I have some that are already ready to go. So let's go ahead and use this PayPal connection. And you can see we're selling products. We have the USD as the currency. We can even turn on and off different ways. So if I want people to be able to pay by Google Pay or Apple Pay, we can absolutely do that. So you can see if I turn those off, we have just the PayPal options as well. We can even charge customers later if you would like to choose that as well. So we can see that now that credit card option where people can enter in their credit card information is now gone. It has disappeared. So if we choose to X out of this, if there are other fields that we need, so for example, we might need their address in order to ship them these clothing items, we can come over here to add an element. We'll land in the basic form elements. From here, we can click and drag whatever it needs to come over. I'm going to go ahead and bring in their phone number as well. If we click on the properties option, we can easily make these required because we definitely need to know where to send these items to. Perfect. And if we choose that add element again and we come over to payments, we can see all of these are now grayed out because I've already chosen PayPal. So we'll go ahead and X out of that and we are pretty much good to go. If we come over here to settings, if there's any type of conditional logic that we want to do, so when they choose this, show this, or hide this, or jump to this page, you can absolutely do that. We can even change the thank you page as well. If we're having it set up an invoice, we can easily choose integrations right over here. This is so their form PDF as well as their invoice can go to a special folder in third-party cloud storage. But if we come up here to publish, we can easily copy this link to send through the appropriate channels. Maybe that's on social media, maybe that's through email. If you need to invite people by email, you can absolutely do that. Or you can even embed on your website as well. But let's go ahead and preview our form. We'll see what this looks like. Now this form is, or the payment gateway is not in sandbox mode, so we're not going to officially go through the entire thing, but we can see how easy it is for us to enter in our name. We can do a quick fill form. We can see we have John Smith, we have an address, phone number, and the email, and we can choose PayPal. We can see what this looks like. We have Google Pay, and we have Apple Pay. And of course, because I'm using Chrome, it's not going to let me use Apple Pay, but we can easily see what that would look like. And it's as simple as that. If you have any questions about how to create your first online order form, let us know down below in the comments. If you like this video and you got some value, be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you get notification every time we put out a new video. I'll see you next time.